You talked about the investment climate. There is another, and you also talked about Viksit Bharat. I want to now quickly bring in Ms. Vibha Dhawan into the conversation. Ma'am, there is, of course, the investment climate, and then there is a larger climate debate as well. So while we have one target, which is Viksit Bharat by 2047, we have another target by 2070, which is our net zero ambitions. Do you think this is going to be one landmark budget where we take climate financing, climate action a lot more seriously than what we've seen in the past?
Well, the point which you have raised, like India is unique. We are a growing economy, perhaps one of the fastest growing economies in the world. Let's also look at infrastructure because we are talking about two-thirds of the infrastructure is yet to be built. Now, and we have the youngest workforce available at global level. So these are, whether you take them as your strengths or weaknesses. I'll take them as strengths because that gives us opportunity. Let's look at what are our strengths. Young workforce, whom we can channelize with skilling towards greener jobs, greener technologies. We are innovative, hardworking people, and that is one thing where I expect finance minister to increase outlay for research purposes. That is miserable at the moment. And the kind of the countries which have succeeded in the past, it's all through innovations. We need to invest in research today if we want to reap the benefits tomorrow. The other thing why I say research in this country is important, because we are a country of small and medium enterprises. And unless and until they go green, as a country, we can't go green. And therefore, we need technologies which are different from what is available today in the world. And that is where it is that green technologies, energy transition, they are going to be extremely important. Another fact which we can't ignore is that already, if we look at the IPCC predictions, India is going to be one of the worst affected countries due to changing climate. We have started talking, or rather we have started observing heat stress, how it is impacting. We are looking at air pollution, and one of the points where we earlier panelist has mentioned about that maybe there will be SOPs available where the health is taken care of, but I'll say rather than paying for the health care, it should be the health which should be paramount. And therefore, let's also invest in how do we ensure air pollution levels to go down. That
Right.
also calls for investment. So therefore, my expectation, and of course, I'll say that the government is in the right direction. It's such a large country, so we really have to do a lot. But then there are so many schemes. Today, all the villages are electrified. So that gives us opportunity that somewhere they won't burn wood to the amount they were doing it earlier.
Yeah.
We are looking at biogas production, decentralized energy production from solar, for which, again, a lot of subsidies are available. And therefore, it is transition that has to take place.
Right.
That will also ensure job creation at the rural level.
Right.
Because otherwise, they were energy starved. So really speaking, what I expect from the budget is that what is available with us, that needs to be amplified.
Right.
And let's look into not what we require today, what we require 5 years, 10 years. So there should be investments for immediate gain. Not saying freebies, I'll say it should be more on skilling, that we don't have to give any further subsidies for other things. So
Absolutely.
Therefore, otherwise also, let's look into, when we talk of financing, it again should be in the form of subsidized loan, or you don't charge that much of interest because everyone is convinced they need to go for green energy, but then where the capex will come from. And that is where we expect government to come with schemes that everyone is able to transit into cleaner energy.